Hello Libras, and welcome to your March 2022 reading. So in this beautiful month where spring is coming, the equinox is coming, Easter is coming, and this new beginning of life and light coming in our life, finally, yes, so it's in this, of course, my heart to you in all of these celebrations, and it's in that state of consciousness that I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. Here, first card, 3 cards. So, the World, the 9 of Cups, and Judgment. This month, Libra, you're processing a lot, okay? There's this true transformation within yourself. So right away, you start the month with Judgment and the World. So that talks about 9 of Cups, it's emotional fulfillment, happiness, being content within ourselves, by ourselves, our emotions all processed over our head here. They're not on the ground. They're not, here. Everything is processed on that shelf. Finishing a cycle. And it's when we have Judgment and the World, right, that together like this. This is like, oh my God, I'm seeing all the parts of me and that were wounded, that were hidden in my subconscious, that were, creepy crawlers from the bottom of the sea here, and I am pulling a judgment that rises my vibration. Hint the angel with the trumpet here, because we know everything is a vibration. So if you have an angel trumpeting the sound of this, that's what rises. What is not harmonious with it will come to the surface to be addressed. So you're addressing it and finishing it at the same time. Bang. Beside that, I have death. So it's not surprising, you are transforming. These parts come to the surface and you are purifying them. Okay? You are allowing that transformation, that cycle to happen. And then I have the 9 of Pentacles. There you stand strong in your worth, in your value. 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. This is beautiful. Under the Judgment and the World and all of this, I have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is that judgment. These parts of you that come back to the surface had emotional, of course, imprints directly linked to your self-worth. Queen of Pentacles. That's what she rules within ourselves. Our self-worth. Our value. What we value. Our value. And so on. That sense of that I can trust. I am supported. I am secure. All of this. I have enough. I am enough. That's her. That's her domain. And under this, I have the Ace of Wands, the Emperor, King of Swords, that's your mental, beautiful mental Libra, and the Page of Wands. So here, Page of Wands and Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands arrives, first character to take it, Page, there it is. So not only through this kind of super judgment on this, on my worth and my value, it gives me a brand new way to bring my solar plexus, my fire, hint the Emperor, how I act out there, what I will want to go through, what is my truth that manifests in reality, King of Swords. So that's one heck of a switch here. And under death, we have the Moon. And these 2 cards usually is a whole process, but there they are, one over the other right away. And when I say a whole process, because the Moon is a quest, And you see in the background of the moon, you have those two pillars. Well, those two pillars are in the background of death here. But with the sun, like the sun is behind that moon. The moon card in reality is an eclipse. It's when the moon passes in front of the card. So in a way, they're kind of like this. There's that little path, crosses the two pillars, you cross the two pillars, and then you transform. You purify. What happens here? You have the creepy crawler from the bottom of the sea that comes up to the surface. Here, all those parts of you that were wounded come up to the surface because these are coffins floating on water. They were underwater before. And a lobster, in order to grow, he has to break his shell. He has to break, you know, what protects him, what has accumulated and created his persona, okay? And he has to free himself for that so he can expand and create a new one. So while he is breaking this, he is in the unknown of the shape he will become, okay? So if you think about it in a symbolism of you and your soul, you break out the persona so your soul can expand. And in that process, you have like the dog and the wolf. In that process, there's going to be like your ego freaking out, your animalistic side freaking out. And then you'll have like the white wolf that is, you know, more tamed by your higher self, that will guide you through that transformation. Then you get the download. You know, that's why you have all these little nuggets of gold coming down in the shape of the letter Yod, the hand of God, you know, the finger pointing or guiding you to your transformation. Bang. Under that, two other major arcanas. That's why I'm saying this month, Libras, you are shedding a skin. Tower, Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Cups. Now we have a lot of cups coming out in all of the signs because we are in Pisces season, and we do have Neptune in Pisces right now. So everything that was hidden in the subconscious is coming to the surface to be reassessed. And of course, you know, we will have Mars and Venus walking together. So if they are not aligned, harmonized, it will show, okay? So here, that transformation creates a tower, and that transformation and that understanding creates a tower that will change the circumstances of your life. That's for sure. You could be the one creating that tower. I wouldn't be surprised, because once we've transformed what does not fit with us anymore, oh, I used to accept that, I used to allow that, not anymore. This is a kind of transformation that is happening to you. And here with the Queen of Cups, this is going to be listening. You're going to listen to your, to your vibration, to your intuition, to the part of you that is connected to cosmic intelligence here. It will not be, the voice will not be interrupted by old parts of you that were in those waters creating static. Here, you're transforming and letting these parts of you die. And when I say die, nothing dies, it just transforms, you know. So if it was distorted, it's going to be readjusted. So under our Nine of Pentacles, King of Cups. So Queen of Cups, King of Cups. So it's really the water element for you also. It was the same thing for Virgos. But here, King of Cups. Here I am grounded in my worth and grounded emotionally also. And then we have Eight of Swords, Empress, and the Fool. Emperor, Empress. Eight of Swords. I think your Empress was in a mental prison, and that rendered you impossible to actually have a leap of faith. because maybe you were over questioning your intuition, your creativity, your capacity to receive, your abundance. This is all the divine feminine here. And so that's why here, the moment that you have this judgment about your Queen of Pentacle, your worth, that kind of gives a direction to your masculine to take charge in a different way, okay? Changes truth, transformation. What does not fit with this anymore will disappear, and that frees you from a mental prison, my beautiful Libras. Bottom of the deck, I have an Ace of Cups. Water. Water is the big thing. Let's clarify this for you. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Virgos. For Libra. I just said Virgo because of this. For Libras, for the month of Mars. All right. Okay. Let's look at judgment and the world with the 9 of... Okay. So the world. You're really finishing something. Strength. Like we needed another major arcanas here. And it is that judgment rising above your animalistic side to be in your higher self. And in your animalistic side, there were probably a lot of hidden parts of you that were wounded and so on. They're coming to the surface here so that your whole water baggage, we're made of water, cells bathe in water, and water copies everything. It copies every memory, events, emotional imprints that you've had since the beginning. In the animalistic side, in the body here, it creates patterns. You're rising above it. And the trumpet is actually going to change all of that. Let's look at death. Oh, you are transforming. Look at you. The star with death. Letting go of everything that is not aligned with your true self. I am not my baggage. I am not just the sum of my experiences here and now. There is much more that is me, the true me behind all of this. So here, I am realigning myself with my true self. Here, 5 of Wands. With that Ace of Wands, that's going to become like a 6 of Wands. So it's more like fate removing conflict. Aligning oneself with my true self, with the divine, removes old conflict that left an imprint within myself. 5 of Wands. And conflict can be outside of you or inside of you. It's just when my willpower is not completely aligned into where I'm going. How am I expressing myself? How am I, putting myself out there? And here with that new ace, and yes, the fact that you are letting go of your old baggage. 9 of Pentacles, Spirit. The Sun, 10 of Cups. This transformation is going to allow you to be able to actually feel the light and the love. The love that is all around us all the time. Okay, you don't have to be in love. You don't have to be in a, kumbaya surrounding here. There's love in the trees, in the ground, in the air, within yourself. And a bit like, because the wonderful thing about water, when you want to thaw frozen something, you put it in water, because the water outside will always come and harmonize with the water inside. A bit like a warm bath is the only thing that can warm your bones, okay? It's the same principle. When we reach the 10 of Cups, that is because there's so much light in our water that then the outside and inside of us is harmonized, creates a rainbow. We can start feeling these higher vibration and exchanging on that level, okay? So your reality changes at the same time because you experiment things completely differently and your impact is completely different also. So let's look here, your Queen of Pentacles. Again, the World. So yes, you're starting the month Libra on a completely you've graduated, okay? You're finishing something. It was divine timing, Temperance, Pope. You're putting your judgment and your spiritual understanding with all that trumpeting and that realignment here. You're actually going to use your spiritual discernment to choose and make a decision here in your life, because emotionally you will be ready to truly finish a cycle about the basic of your worth, okay? Let's look at that and what you can accomplish and what you can, just that interaction with the world here. So here, that new wand, okay? How you're gonna put yourself out there. Here I have the 3 of Cups instead of the 4 of Cups. Look, 3 cups on the ground. This guy looks miserable. He doesn't believe in that cup. 3 cups in the air. I am celebrating life. I am actually consciously choosing to rise my water, to rise my vibration. And the parts of me that did not agree with that, I'm letting them die. And I'm realigning myself. Show me the Moon. Yeah. I'm turning a page. I'm moving on. And I'm starting to build. It's like if it's really going to do like 180 degrees for you. Tower and yeah, see, you're going for it. That from the page to the Knight. Ace, Page, Knight. Ah, yes, that's it. I'm going for that. I'm choosing to be happy. Tower, Wheel of Fortune. The Fool. The Fool, the Fool. 6 of Pentacles. I know that things will be balanced because now you're allowing yourself to receive. See, the Empress was all about, you know, she's ruled by Venus. So she is unconditional love and unconditional abundance. I don't have to deserve it, you know. We are in a society of deserving, justifying, deserving. So the moment you don't have the self-worth able to deserve abundance, you can't have it. 6 of Pentacles is a state of being where I am abundance. Therefore, abundance passes through me. And of course, the overflow is going to go around me. But when I'm going to give it, I'm going to give it with balance. Okay, there's a scale, Libra, like for you. And I'm going to give it with absolutely no expectations of, well, you're going to pay me back with 10% interest afterwards. That guy does not expect anything out of these 2 poor guys. And these 2 poor guys are able to receive without thinking they'll owe after. They're receiving for free. And that is a principle. So everything that was contrary to that will be released so that you can be a rod of, you know, like those thunder rods. May the divine passes through me and into this world with nothing hindering it. May the light, the abundance, the love, and so on. Then you can be the Fool. Then you can be in faith. The Fool and the Star. This is true faith. I am right now. I'm not climbing to it. I am allowing this right now, here and now. Pisces, King of Cups. And here is our Empress. And here is our Seven of Wands. And this is a reverse Seven of Wands. Because the Seven of Wands, because we have the 8 and the 6 here. The Seven of Wands is when I have to use my willpower to protect myself. Not to be taken advantage of. Put my boundaries and so on. When you're aligned in abundance, you don't have to do that anymore, because the world responds to it and gives to you, supports you, encourages you. Okay, so the Empress does not have to put boundaries because she is. Nobody would even dare to try and bring her down. She is Venus. And now we know that here your Emperor is going to back her up. So if your inner Emperor is right there backing her up, having no problem to expand and so on, you don't need to be on the defensive. Show me the Empress, the Fool, and of course you're getting out of your head. There you go, you're finishing the cycle of Wands. Because you're rising your water. High Priestess. Pope, High Priestess. Okay? Empress, Emperor is like your left brain and your right brain. Okay? And then the Pope and the High Priestess. The High Priestess would be like your pineal gland. And the Pope would be your frontal cortex that can apply what the pineal gland grasps, that gate between the invisible, the divine, and all of that. So here, beautiful readjustment. 10 of Swords, finishing a cycle of Swords. Judgment, 9 of Swords. So we have the 9 and the 10. Everything that used to bring you, how am I going to do this, anxiety and all of this, you're turning the page. 6 of Swords. Because that judgment is allowing you to close up so many cycles. That's why you had twice the world. You're not just closing the cycle of Swords, but the cycle of Wands and the cycle of Cups in order to start anew. This is beautiful. Beautiful, Libra. It's one heck of a reset in a way, but an alignment, a reset, a transformation, so many things, so many things. Oh my God, how should I name that? I'll name it the world. Okay, because it's more than that. It's more than that. And it's even more special because here in those times that we are living now, where aligning our light and beaming it is crucial with what is happening in the world, where we know that, you know, the interests of the leaders of this world are colliding, and it is the horrors of the people that will have to pay for that. And it's been happening a lot, but now it's even more obvious. So the fact of keeping your light, Libra, aligning yourself so that in every breath that you take, you bring in more light and consciousness into this world is crucial. So yeah, beautiful transformation that is happening to you, Libra. This is beautiful. And of course, on this, I'm sending you all my love and light. Thank you for sharing, commenting. Please subscribe to help grow the channel. If you want a private reading, the description is below. There's an email in the plus section. You write to me, I write to you back. If you see a phone number in the comments, even if it's written Mystic Witch Tarot, it is not me. There's a little rise of con artists out there. So also thank you for the ones of you who gave donations. On the 2nd of March, I'm gonna do a little ceremony to give you back, because it's gonna be the new moon in Pisces. So I'm gonna include you guys so that the universe can give you back in the shape that you need. So may this transformation happen in the smoothest way possible. But I think you're gonna, yeah, that's it. It's one heck of a transformation. So, all my love and light, and I'll see you next month.